Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I haven't posted nothing in a minute, but I'm gonna start being consistent now with the posting because I really want to get this channel going because I really love this car. I really love the Camaro. I'm a big Camaro fan, and I would like to, I would like more people out there who also love Camaro as well to, have something, to like about their car, just like how I like my car. So, that's the whole purpose of why I made this channel. Because I really love this car. And I really, want to have little vlogs about it, what I do to it. So, yeah, that's a start. Alright, so the question here, well, what we all came from, what we all tune in, how did this go from a regular 50th anniversary Camaro to uh Camaro SS1 LE? And the answer is pretty simple. Not really much. It's not really much to go from a SS to SS1 LE. Well, exterior wise, obviously, but you know, besides that, like besides missing the PDR and other stuff like the differential system. Besides that, I think there's not really much. It doesn't really take much to go from a regular base SS and transform into a SS1 LE. So before I start, I just want to say when I got this car, it was originally a 2SS 50th anniversary Camaro, and yeah. So so a little story. Before I bought this car, I was originally looking for a manual 2018, 2017 Camaro SS1 LE. Sadly, there wasn't any around my area or 100 miles away from me, and I wasn't, willing to travel a long distance just to find one because all of them were far away from me, and it was like only 2 or 3 available at that time. And this was last year when I was looking for an early 6th gen. And I know you guys might ask me, hey, like early 6th gens, 2017, 2018, they're not the only ones with, a 1 LE option. I know that, obviously. I know that. But I like this style more because, I feel like the early 6th gen styles are more aggressive, and I love how their 1 LEs look. That's why I stuck, I wanted to stick with that. And plus, the early SS1 LE, when it first came out, I was in high school, my senior year in high school, and when I saw one on the road, I was like, I gotta have it. So, it's always been on the back of my mind to always drive one of these at least. So, yeah, that's why I guess you could say, why, I had to go with this, specific model of the 6th gen Camaro. So, yeah. Back to the topic. How do we transform it to a SS1 LE? Simple, actually. So we're gonna go by this, step by step, and I'm gonna, start off what I did and what, how the transformation process went. So pretty simple. First thing I actually did to this car when I got it was the rims. So I had a flat tire, and with the original OEM rims that came with 50th anniversary, I just had a flat tire. I was looking for a tire replacement, and prior to buying this car, a helicopter. So prior to buying this car, I got a sweet deal on the SS1 LE rims that was, a friend was selling for only $1,000, and I mean $1,000. Like, it's so hard to believe that, but I have a close friend that had SS1 LE and was selling his rims for $1,000. I think he was installing Vossens on his Vossens, however you pronounce it, Swedish name. But so he had his, and mind you, when I bought these, I didn't even own a Camaro. Isn't that crazy? When I bought these rims, I didn't own a Camaro. So I was literally like, didn't even know if I'm gonna own a Camaro when I got these rims. I just bought them because, I know in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I'm actually gonna own a Camaro, so I need this. So that's when I got it from him for $1,000. You know, wasn't bad. Kept it in my garage for a while. It's actually, you know, for about a month before I got this car. And then, yeah. So even when I got the car, I actually like the OEM, you know, wheels, the rims, tires that it came with. So I didn't rush myself to put it on yet. I didn't rush myself to put the 1LE rims on yet. So I kept the OEM on for a while till, you know, I had a little accident on the highway where it was a terrible, terrible flat tire incident. They had to tow my car to the nearest tire shop, which luckily was close to my house. So, you know, once they got there, I was like, what if instead of just replacing that specific tire, I replaced all the tires with the ones I have at home? So yeah, that's the idea that came in mind, and you know, I went with it, ran with it, and now, you know, I put it on. I'm gonna post a picture next to it so you guys can see what it looks like when I first put it on. When I put it on, it wasn't bad. It was out of place because, you know, it wasn't really going with the whole theme of 50th anniversary, so it was a little out of place. But you know, I still rocked it. People still got compliments for it and whatnot. You can never go wrong with the 1LE rims. They just look so good. It's just hard to hate them, man. Like, come on, man. Beautiful. So yeah, that's what I did. It wasn't bad. So I put them on and, you know, liked them, kept them. And then the 50th anniversary, I just kept them in my garage. And I'm still selling them, by the way. So if you need a 2017 50th anniversary Camaro SS rims, I have them on lock. So hit me up. I can sell it to you. Only selling for like $400, $500. I don't really need them like that, but anything. All right, so next thing, let's move on to next. So first was the wheels. We did that, and then, yeah, that was it. Second thing I had, second mod I had to do was obviously the brake rotors, the rotors. Damn, I can't talk today. But yeah, I didn't like the OEM rotors that came with the SS, all SS in general. Not 1LEs, obviously. But I didn't like the rotors that came with them because, you know, this shed, I mean, I know it's not the rotor shedding the dust, it's more likely the pad shedding dust, but I didn't like the OEM rotors, and so I had to opt them out and, you know, go with these are Power Stop Z26 rotors with it also came with the ceramic brake pads, and I just had to go with them. So that was the second thing that I did to the car, and yeah. All right, so let's move on to number three. What did we do next? Oh yeah, right. Wrapping the hood satin black. That was the third thing that I did. I did that with a friend, actually. I wasn't sure how it was gonna turn out. I was scared that it was gonna be glossy because when it came, when the package first came with the wrap, it looked glossy, so I was a bit nervous that it was going to be glossy, and I would have been pissed because it cost me $300 just for these. So yeah, I did that. Well, my friend and I did that, but that was the third mod. But yeah, that was the third mod. Fourth mod was obviously a splitter. So originally this splitter is actually newer. I just broke it actually 2 weeks ago. But originally I had the 2020 SS1LE splitter on here, for a front splitter on here, and I broke it like crazy. So I took them out, and then I found it a discounted you know, early 6th gen splitter, and I put it on here, and it looked pretty good. But sadly, 2 weeks ago, my girlfriend and I went to 7-Eleven, and please do not ever do this, but don't park with your front. I never do that, but this time This was like the only time I was like, you know what can happen? And then yeah, I broke it. So I kind of put my Instagram tag on it to cover it and the tape to cover it, but it's a replacement coming soon. So all right, so that's the fourth. The hood was the third. Carbon ceramics and rotors were second. And what was first again? Yeah, the rims. The rims were first. All right. So fourth was the rear lip spoiler. So I actually found this for a good price. This is not OEM. This is well, it's similar to OEM, but obviously it's a cheaper version. It's not that cheap, but it's a cheaper version of the OEM. I was going with the OEM, but DM is asking almost an arm and leg for it, and I was like, let me try these on first to see how it looks. If they look terrible, then I'll go with the GM ones, but they don't actually look terrible. And I actually came close to another 1LE, and I compared it. It looks the same. And I know there's some holes here, but all SS1LE have holes in their spoiler. I don't know why. It's a GM thing. I don't know why they did that, but yeah. So that was the fifth thing I did to make this look like an SS1LE. And exterior wise, you know, what could you say? What more do you need? You know, just the basic stuff. Obviously the tires are wider, so they're gonna fit the fender wells well and give it a wider look, just like the 1LE. So yeah, that's about it. But besides that, I think what I'm missing is the 14-inch rotors that the 1LEs come with. I'm missing that. And you know, obviously the 6-piston brake calipers, all that, I'm missing those. But I've already placed an order for them for, you know, the 1LE brake rotors, you know, because I actually want to see how they look on them. So I also got them for a discounted price around $1,300, which was crazy. So I actually got them for around a discounted price around $1,300, and I can't really complain about that. So yeah, so that's about it. And performance wise, it's a lot of stuff that I've done to this. Obviously it's lowered with lowering spring H&R springs on it. I have an intake, real fab intake in there, and I'm also running with a AWE track exhaust, axle back exhaust, and you know, obviously giving a more aggressive look and give more aggressive muscle car feel. Yeah, that's about it. You know, it's a good looking car. So yeah, guys, that's how I went from a 50th anniversary, well, a base model Camaro SS to a Camaro SS1LE. So thank you guys for watching. Hope I give you guys some ideas how to, you know, make your own homemade 1LE at home. So thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next video.